90s.
One of the things I was thinking about, though, was Right Said Fred.
Oh, no. Your window for that is long
that's
gone,
over
mate.
now.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yep.
here's what we're doing. As we've stripped ourselves down to our boxer shorts and our vests.
That's our outfit?
No, that's the transitory period. As Conrad puts on a leather jacket, Bret Hart shades, some Bermuda shorts, and sandals. And he is now Vape Escape, the coolest kid in school.
Hey.
As he tells the children he's just like them, and then shows them vaping.
Hey, kids, I'm a cool kid just like you. And I'm vaping.
Do you still have a mustache? Is that what you've got?
No, not really. I mean, I have, like, some facial hair, but a little more beard-like.
Yeah.
But definitely, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to have the facial hair.
Yeah, but we're going to get him an extra bushy moustache so that the kids have something to aspire to. So that every child in attendance can think, when I'm grown up, I'll have a massive moustache.
Yeah. And be able to do all sorts of cool vape tricks.
Neato vape tricks.
Yeah, neato, yeah.
Wait,
yeah. Gotta
no,
get in
this
with
is
the kids
anti-vape.
in the
This
hobby.
is
You're
not,
right, yeah.
we want them not. I mean, it does kill.
Yeah, no, I'm there to serve as an example.
The show's just started. When the Empire blew up Alderaan in Star Wars, spoiler warning by the way, was the film saying that blowing up Alderaan is good? No, it established the villains of the piece. So Conrad is here to tell us he's a kid just like them, he's really cool. And then he's just going to vape. Talk about how good it feels, how flavorful it is. He's cranking up the arms. Like, it feels great. Mm-hmm. And then he's going to show them wonderful tricks.
Oh, yeah.
Just to entertain them.
I'll be blowing out, big, puffy clouds of like, what are they, smoke rings? Like smoke rings. Yeah, but vapor rings. These big vapor rings. And then I'll breathe them back into my nose. So I'll make them disappear. It'll be like there was no vapor there at all, right?
Yeah.
That's...
And he could even say that. He could even, like, tell the kids how, like, when he sucks it in, he can't even get caught.
Right? If you hold it in all the time, kids, you can't get caught.
They'll die. They're dying. The kids are dying. The oil's in the lungs. The lungs say,
it's fine.
We don't want to work.
I've gotten into my costume.
No, so you were like, listen, it's going to be okay because now I've gotten into my costume, and you're thinking I'm going to think, well, in this case,
right? This is the turn. This is where the narrative takes the shift and moves forwards, propels.
This is like Act 2, maybe.
I've painted my face green. And I'm in a sleeping bag that's done up to my neck. And then I just sort of fall awkwardly on the floor, probably hurt myself a bit, and just go, ow. I'm writhing around on the floor. I am the Vape Snake, Jonathan.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking up adoringly at Conrad. And I go, say, kids, it's me, the Vape Snake. I think this kid here, who's just like you, is way cool. Look at his tricks.
No.
And while he's doing that, I'm like making a vapor snake come out of my mouth, just this long, thin, tendrily one that just hangs in the air.
Jesus Christ, this is... What are you going to do? Are you also going to be like...
It looks just like me.
No, I mean...
I want to be friends with Vape Escape.
Yeah, you seem like a pretty cool guy, Vape Snake. We should hang out.
Let me suck down on that sweet cotton.
Oh, sure. If there's one thing that's good about having friends, it's being able to vape together,
Listen,
right?
Children are not...
Tastes like strawberries. There's no downside to this at all.
I like the mango flavor myself.
Listen, I didn't...
Delicious.
I used to be a kid.
And I hear they're coming out with some ice cream flavor soon.
Sis.
Who wants ice cream?
You're introducing them to ice cream. I used to be a kid. When I was a kid, I thought, hey, I'm not impressionable. I can watch Transformers and not be brainwashed into thinking I need to buy every Transformer. I am not obsessed with eating sugary cereals just because the mascots are cute and funny and relatable. No, I'm above all that. Quit trying to protect me, Mom and Dad. I can't be manipulated now that I'm a parent. I know I can walk up to my son and be like, all girls are bad. Us boys are good. You should punch them. And he'll just immediately start punching every girl he sees.
Oh, dear.
I haven't done this, but I could do this. I could say to him,
You're waiting for someone else to do
no,
it.
I'm afraid. I had actually lectured him for like 20 minutes today about girls being human beings because he's like, are you sure? He's 4. He doesn't know.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's like, boys only.
He could
boys
comment
forever.
on YouTube with that.
I
Actually.
did exactly, and this is what's happening. They're
Well, anyway, it's fine.
no, it's not. They're gonna really want
fine.
to
The
smoke the
penny's
vapes
about
after
to
this.
drop.
They're smoking the vapes all day after.
No, you're not seeing the bigger picture here, Jonathan.
I'm very forward
We're
thinking.
about to bring this all together, Jonathan.
Okay.
Who's been missing from this so far? You.
Yeah.
For you are now wearing a fur coat, baseball catcher's mitts, one on either hand, furry boots, furry leggings. You got Mickey Mouse ears painted brown on your head, and we've painted your nose black. And then you gambol onto the stage and go, well, golly! It's me, kids! Crabnuts the Bear! Here to tell you why vaping is actually bad! Now I realize that Vape Escape sounds cool and looks cool and is cool, but vaping is probably not good for ya. Also, those who vape are 10 times more likely to follow the homosexual lifestyle. Well, golly! Let's get back to Vape Escape.
What? And then I hand power back to Vape Escape and the Vape Snake.
Yeah, and to sort of illustrate the homosexual lifestyle thing, I have blown a smoke ring or vapor ring that looks like an anus, and I'm pushing a narrow band of vape through it and then back into my mouth, and through it and back into my mouth.
And then I'll look up at it and go, looks gay to me.
So you're creating a anal penetration display out of vape.
Right? Yeah.
And this is supposed to make, because the kids hate the gays, you're thinking?
An anal vapotration. Yeah.
Crabnuts the Bear does.
My character sucks. He's awful. No one you think if I come in, why?
No, hang on, Jonathan.
What's his name? Crabnuts?
One moment. You're complaining that we're glorifying the act of vaping. And then the moment we introduce a character that will actually explain to the children why it's bad, you're not happy with that either.
I mean,
To serve as a counterpoint to that behavior, right?
There's no room for fence sitting here. Centrism, Jonathan, is tacit endorsement.
I'm saying, what if I was like a superhero? What if I, or
Crabnuts is. You'll wear a cape as well.
what's Crabnuts? What's Crabnuts' super abilities? Can I run fast? Can I fly? What am I gonna do then?
Well, golly! Me again! Crabnuts the Bear! Now, those flavorful vapes sure are good for tricks and making friends. But let me tell you something. You could shorten your lifespans because of some stuff. And if there's one thing the Crabnuts is, it's pro-life.
What? No.
Don't vape.
So
Life starts with a heartbeat. Well, golly! What does Vape Snake think of all this? Vaping is cool. Well, that might be true,
no.
Vape Snake. But you know what isn't cool? Voting Democrat, which is what these vapors do.
Wow. So
This
Crabnuts.
is you doing this.
You were going to tell me what Crabnuts' superpower is. And what you did was just have Crabnuts support vaping, but suddenly attack just anyone else
He's
but
not
vaping.
supporting vaping, he's got research. I've got research!
His research was some stuff.
Vaping is for liberals!
Crabnuts is just, and again, children, very impressionable. I don't know where my 4-year-old son.
We will... Look, you wanted to know what Crabnuts the Bear's superpower is. We're still doing the show. It will be revealed.
The attention span of children. I mean, they saw how cool Vape Snake was. They liked the name. They were fascinated with the snake character because he's defying all sorts of...
They like all of the SpongeBob plushies that Vape Snake and Vape Snake are giving out to the audience as well. We've got a whole bunch of SpongeBob plushies.
And I don't know if you've ever just gotten in a sleep...
Most of them are clean. We found them.
The children don't know. Children will just eat dirt. I've seen it.
That's it. They don't know where we found them.
But that's exactly
They
why...
don't need to know about the hospital wing and what happened there.
We need to not... Because they can't fend for themselves. They can't think they can't protect themselves. They can't make sure they are safe. We have to do it. We can't just make them like vaping and then tell them that all Democrats are bad suddenly. Just partisan attacks, just dividing the country and not even telling them not to vape. It's really...
You did tell them not to vape.
Did I?
Well, yeah. I mean,
You
obviously,
told them it was probably bad.
Why the probably? Why not?
I mean, obviously, there's more. It's going to continue on for a while. There's going to be a lot more exchange about how, we have to protect the youth of this country from dangerous elements, and vaping might look cool, but it's not as cool as supporting your Second Amendment rights.
And this is all broken up with cool breakdancing.
Oh, I didn't know that. So
Informer by Snowplays. Boom boom down. While I lie on my back with my knees up in the air, and then Conrad pushes me with a broom so I spin round.
So it's really hard, this one. This one's really... I've rarely been as challenged as I am today. Because your idea is so bad that it won't get that many people to want to vape. But it will get some to want to vape. Because it is so obnoxious.
Well, then in that case, it's no worse than the current vape commercials on TV, is it? Than the anti-vaping infomercials on TV. It's no worse right now. Right now, we're breaking even, and we haven't even got to the finale yet, which will clinch this.
Yeah, you keep promising to just hold on this one. It's very hard, but I'm trying. I'll try for you. Oh, Jesus, Crabnuts. He's a real menace, Crabnuts.
When I woke up this morning, I did not think that I would get Jonathan to sigh audibly and say, "Oh, Jesus, Crabnuts."
Didn't I? I thought I forgot about him. I didn't know he was coming back.
It was such exhaustion.
Yeah, he's really just tiring. It's really tiring me out.
You get to... I don't know why you're talking about Crabnuts.
The bear. Because it's me, too. That's not easy.
That's the best bit. It's you.
And I can picture me doing it, too. It's sad.
Can you? Because I'm having a hard time. I feel like if you did the voice...
Oh.
Then, if you were to just say, look, here's the thing, right? You're upset I'm putting words in Crabnuts' mouth, when really Crabnuts is you. And you should put Crabnuts in your own mouth.
I don't want to put in that. I don't do the voice. I hear that so much.
The voice.
The Crabnuts voice? The Crabnuts, the bear voice?
Here's the thing, right? Vape Escape has just done, another awesome trick, right? He hopped up and down while taking a big drag on his vape.
Like the pogo?
Yeah, the kid, he hopped on, up and down on one foot.
Oh.
Yeah.
For about 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah, no, I was hopping up and down on one foot, holding my other leg and then blowing balls of vape underneath the upraised knee.
Yeah.
See, kids are actually really impressed with that stuff.
And Vape Snake went, holy shit! Just to emphasize how awesome it was. Now the spotlight is back on Crabnuts, and it's your turn to make a persuasive argument.
I have to make a persuasive argument against Vape Escape and the Vape Snake?
Well, you've got a problem with my script.
I mean, now clearly we have to, stay within the boundaries of the established narrative. So it's going to have to be pro-life. It's going to have to be pro-gun. It's going to have to be anti-liberal.
But that was my problem with the script. That was so This is a real,
What would Crabnuts say in this situation?
but stay on script.
Well, you have to. I mean, you just can't. You can't go in opposition
Try not
to
to
the
deviate
script.
too
You don't
far
want to
from
cause
established
confusion
canon,
for these
Jonathan.
impressionable young minds.
They're impressionable.
What this is like if you served me up a platter of like raw eggs, sulfur, rotten raw eggs, like skin flakes that you scratched off of a person in front of me, looking at me like, huh? Getting ready for the skin flakes? I'm like, no, 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 no. And you're like, oh, it's going to be good. And then there's just like some condiments you found. They're sticky. They're different colors, like blue and green. Nobody knows what they are. Nobody knows what it is. And you just put it on there.
I'll tell you what, right? If Crabnuts the bear didn't want to eat skin flakes,
He doesn't.
how would he communicate that?
Well, I don't want to communicate that either. So what you're trapping me is what I'm saying, then you're saying, well, if you don't like the food, then you eat it. Well, no, I don't like the food. That's the whole point. No.
Every second that passes that you're not explaining this to me as Crabnuts the bear is every second that I'm unconvinced.
I mean, I want to vape more than ever now.
I've got the impressionable mind of a child. Only a cartoon bear can explain the problem with any of this to me. This is where we've been going wrong all this time, Jonathan.
Jesus Christ.
Is you keep complaining about my great ideas, but you've not been doing it in the style of a cartoon bear superhero.
I mean, you're really asking me to suck down the flakes and the blue glue.
Suck
goop.
down my flakes.
I don't want to suck those flakes.
Dirty boy, suck down my flakes.
Well, golly. This shit ain't gonna fly. You need to stop fucking around and get on the Kane train. Herman Cain is the only man who can save this fucking country. God damn it. Why the fuck didn't he win the first time, Kiss? This shit is unbearable. Get it? I'm a fucking stupid bear. I'm so sorry. I tried. I don't know how to do this.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna give you an A for effort, but I think we really need to talk about the language that you're using in front of these children.
The problem.
Yeah, that was not on, Jonathan. That was despicable.
That was bad. The Herman Cain
Like, if you
stuff
actually
was
looked
fun.
at the script, right? Right here, Jonathan, instead of going off script, start fucking ad-libbing, all you had to say was, remember, kids, homosexuality is a choice. Make the right call.
I mean, that's it. It's so simple.
Instead, you decided to be inappropriate.
I guess part of me thought if I'm just so blatantly horrible.
Yeah, not so easy now, is it?
Yeah.
Huh? Not so easy when you have to be the one to, influence children, right?
All you had to do was say, well, golly, I'm a bad, bad man. Don't let me get you.
Why would that be good? What is good about that?
It's right there. It's so clear as day.
There's nothing good about saying that either. I thought if I was at least obviously caustic and an idiot, that they would not listen to me be awful. I was hoping I could, because I've given up on getting them not to vape.
What are you talking about? All you're doing is trying to convey traditional American values to these children.
I mean, that's not what I want to do. It's bad to me.
Now
I mean,
listen up, you little peckerwoods.
oh, you're doing it.
It's me. Crabnuts the bear. Now, you've been watching this great show. You've seen some fantastic vape tricks. But I know what y'all are thinking. If you're such a superhero, what's your superpower? My superpower is not vaping.
Oh, that's the worst. That's just, you just feel the life like an elevator dropping in your soul.
Now I'm gonna take my fur.
Now he's gonna what?
Now I'm gonna take off my fur coat.
Don't forget, kids, the globalist cabal controls us all.
You notice these red handprints all over my chest? That's because I'm the god of war. I'm the avatar of bloodshed. Release the centipedes. And that's when we get a big bucket of centipedes and pour them out.
It's not good.
And that's when you go, go, my warriors! Kill for me! Kill them all! Curtains drop, kids are loving it.
Wait, the kids are the kids getting killed by centipedes? Who are the
No.
good?
I mean, they're fast.
They might. Wow, and the kids are loving it because they don't know about life or death yet. You can tell a kid you're gonna die if you do this, and then they just do it immediately because they don't know what that means. So you can't scare them with that stuff.
So, what did you think of Crabnuts the bear? Because I think he's a hot new IP.
I mean, I feel like a failure in so many ways now. I can't even count. Like every aspect of me feels as though it is inadequate after what we just talked about. So, here I am. I wasn't supposed to swear. They keep telling me, like, we hear you swearing. I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean, we gave you an idea where you would be a fun cartoon bear for children. You brought all the swearing.
I know. I bring it upon this whole thing. I wouldn't have to do this if I didn't say I'm going to do this, but I do it. I do it every time.
You're like, oh, I can't swear because my coworkers are outside and they don't want to hear me saying fuck.
Then I was yelling.
And you were going, well, golly, fuck.
That's what I did. You're right. You
make a rod for your own back.
If you wanted me to feel worse, I mean, then I do feel worse. You did it.
This is why you're not as famous as you could be.
This is why?
You work blue. I mean, you work blue, and that's holding you back.
Really, you're very self-destructive. On the one hand, you've got this burning desire for fame and recognition and acclaim.
I don't.
And on the other hand, you do things like this. You work blue. You turn the air blue.
Working. So you think the problem is I've got too much of a potty mouth.
I mean, you just basically indicated to us that what you wanted to do was go on an expletive-ridden tirade for a bunch of school children.
I was trying to problem
Is
solve.
that your thing?
It's not.
Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, it worked for Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
For a while.
We can make it work.
But where's the Dice Man now?
Exactly.
I think he...
On Fox News, but, yeah, but...
And we can get you there. Like, we can...
Yeah.
I think Crabnuts has already established his credentials for a position on Fox.
I could definitely see him having, like, a morning show.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to do that.
I can see Fox and Friends be like, we're about to pass over to our special correspondent, Crabnuts the bear. Well, golly! What people don't realize about Trump's tweet is that he wasn't being entirely serious. It's just a joke.
And I don't know. I'm a cartoon bear.
Yeah, you probably